All right, so one of the first things you want to do, right, is you're going to want to go and type in iifym.com on Google, whatever you're using. I don't know what search engine you're using. You can use anything and just put click, oh, like I'm a man or a woman. It's kind of spammy, to be honest. I think the mobile version's a little better. You just go down and you put, your gender again. I'm almost 21, but we'll just put 20 just for the sake of the video. And my height varies as much as my weight. Like I'll be like an inch taller some days and some other days. It just depends on whether I lifted heavy or not, whatever. It's kind of weird. And my weight can go from like 157-ish to like 165 on a weekly basis. But my goal weight is 144 on average, which I got a ways to go. Then you just put in all the like information, like your routine, like how active are you per day and all that. And then like some things I won't click on just because they don't apply to me, or they're already like perfect and I don't need to change anything. But you just go through it, and if I'm going too fast, you could always go back and pause on it if you need it. But you're just technically filling things out. I don't do cardio. So, and how fast, it's just typically something in the middle is what I would do. I don't have any like specific diets that I do. Yeah. I'm pretty experienced. I've been doing it for like quite a while now. My first name, I'm just going to put something just because I don't want to get spammed. You don't actually even need to put your actual email because they're going to give you your things anyway. Just you'll see what I mean by that. They're going to give you your diet right after this, so you can just create something stupid. And you'll see the macros and total amount of calories. The first video on basics. Calories are the same thing as proteins, fats, and carbs, just kind of added up. So there you go. It was just easy as that. All right, so for MyFitnessPal, I'm just gonna record on my phone, do a little screen record, because the website's kind of a little too complicated. So first, what you want to do is you're gonna see the screen. It says MyFitnessPal. It's gonna say calories remaining. It's gonna have a bunch of information right there, and all you need to really focus on is you press the little plus sign right here. And you're going to see a little menu. You click food. You're going to see breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. If you want to separate, it doesn't really matter. I just click one. I don't really like to separate and kind of categorize my meals into breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just because I'm lazy when it comes to doing that. But if you want to see how each specific one fits into your diet, and how much of what you're eating per breakfast, per dinner, and all that, then I guess. But see, you're gonna see here, the first thing is hot and spicy, and then Raisin Bran and all that. So let's say I'm gonna eat some cereal. So, boom, I go into the Raisin Bran cereal, and this is where you're gonna have to kind of teach yourself. Look at the label of whatever you're looking at. It's gonna have a serving size. It's usually gonna say, 38 grams or 38 ounces or something, but I kind of memorized what it was. I just Googled 28 grams or 28 ounces, you'll see on the serving size, and that's to me around 1 cup. So just do that, and then number of servings up at 2, because I used 2 cups, right? You could also look at the label of the cereal, and then you can see it says 380 per something grams, and then you go to the app and it says 1 cup is the same as the serving size. So you just kind of have to mess around and figure it out, because let's change this to, doesn't make any sense. Look, 8 fluid ounces of Raisin Bran cereal. It's not a fluid. So whoever made this was just they had no idea what they were talking about. right? So you'll see what I'm talking about. One container, we'll click on that. Boom, 3,800. That's like one whole box, basically. That's 10 cups. So we're gonna go back to 1 cup. And if we go down to, boom, it's 190. See that? That's how much 1 cup is. If you have 2, boom. If you have 37, see what I mean? So you just kind of have to know how to work with servings and stuff like that. And you probably hear kids in the background just because they never shut up. So we'll just do that. And then you can, like, your milk. You have to look at what brands you have. You have to, like, type it all in, or you could take pictures with your with the QR code thing that the app has. So you just kind of do the same thing, and everything you drink and everything literally that you consume, you're gonna have to type it in if you're trying to be serious about it. You could always go food, breakfast, and you're gonna see on the top right, like close to the search for food by the cancel, where the cancel should be, you just click on the little QR thing, and then you go on and you start scrolling. And this is what I'm looking at right now because I've got the audio going on. So you just snap a picture. Like, hold on, I'll be right back. I got something. So these right here, they're like my, let me put my headphones back on just in case. So these right here are like my little vitamin things that I put inside that. It just tastes good. I don't know. So, boom. Didn't even have to click anything. It's invalid. These are probably invalid. I'm gonna try again. Boom, yeah. It's not like a real food, and it's not like a big brand, so you do have issues with that. But if you're going with like the big brand stuff, then you're not gonna have any issues with that, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. And you can have like, I don't even know what multi-ad is. You can just, oh look. So you can just straight up just choose a bunch of stuff that you've already selected before, right? So that's pretty much how you use it. And then let's say, yeah, let's just go ahead and just add all this random stuff, right? Boom. Then you're gonna see you have a certain amount remaining. So you can click that whole thing up there. And I don't know why the audio is being weird right now. And then you get to see all your protein, carbs, fiber, sugar, fats, everything is accounted for. So here's your information, and then you're gonna learn to love it just because you're just gonna love to see the progress you're making listed. You know what I mean? Like it's showing you what is in your body and how your body is using all these chemicals, all this energy into building either fat or muscle, you know? So it's a really interesting thing for me. I never really messed with the other stuff. You just have all these random things, but that's it, man. It's really easy, really simple. Okay, so I forgot to mention that there's another way you can get your macros. You can use MyFitnessPal, and this is probably actually, you know, the cleaner version, the simpler version. See, so right now we're at the main screen again. Instead of clicking the plus, we're gonna go and press more in the bottom right. Then you see my profile, you see goals, challenges, all that. So we're gonna go to goals. So my starting weight, as you can see on top, was 140 pounds in 2016. My current weight is, yeah, I'd say around that. My goal weight, let's say you want to change it. It's gonna ask you. Scrolling down to 140. I'll do 145 because that's actually kind of realistic, and I'll just use this for now. And you can put your weekly. You have all these options. I'd say a pound per week is okay for me. I'm gonna go ham this month. I'm actually gonna go a lot harder, but that 1 pound a week is typically what I would do. Activity level, I put like lightly active just because it's like my everyday thing. Like I'll be in school or I'll just do something, you know. But here by nutrition goals, see the first one, calorie, carb, protein, fat goals. You can go in there and it'll automatically give you one. But I like to self-adjust because I've been doing this for quite a while and I have a more accurate way to record it using the Apple Watch. So this is what it would normally have me do is 1,660, which is super, super low. But that's like for beginners, you know, but now I have like a lot of muscle. It's just like, oh, it thinks that most of it is fat, you know? So for beginners, this is still good. You know, iifym will, and MyFitnessPal and all the other ones won't be accurate because they won't take into account the fat or the muscle ratio, all that, unless you plug it into, you know, these specifics into the actual app or into the website, or, you know, or you can have a specialist go and look into it and like give you all the small details. But typically if you're a beginner, this is going to be pretty accurate because it worked for me just fine. So you see right here, you can customize it. Boom. You can have right here, you see carbs, proteins, fats, and you have like 50, 20, 30. You can adjust the ratio if there's a specific ratio that you're looking for. Boom, right? So by default, whenever you start changing like your goals, like your starting weight, current weight, goal weight, weekly goal, activity level, all that, it's like the same thing as iifym. And so it'll just automatically tell you, hey, you should do that. And then you can put your workout, you know, your workouts a week and how long they are. So I'm gonna adjust that to 4. You're gonna probably see that the calories are gonna lessen even more so. Oh wait, minute workouts? Yeah, I used to work out for a long time because I used to do like heavy weights. So now I do 30 minutes. And my thing probably didn't change yet. I probably need to. Who knows? Or maybe it doesn't take into, you know, the exercise into account specifically just yet. Yeah, it doesn't. Well, that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, I'd say they're both fairly accurate. You can try both of them, see which one works for you. I'm just messing around, checking things out, but yeah, that's it. That's another way of going around it. You know, I don't remember exactly how much. Let me check real quick. How much did the iifym actually give me for my macros in comparison? Okay, so give me 1,744, which is pretty similar actually. Yeah. So I mean, 100 calories can make a difference because, you know, it's counting in like your workouts and stuff like that. Typically I burn around 400 or 300 calories during my workouts. But then again, like, you know, using Fitbits or stuff like that is way more accurate than having a computer algorithm just guess, you know. But nonetheless, as a beginner, it's going to be pretty accurate. So there you guys go. I hope you guys found this informative. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah,